So we're live. Well, beloveds, it's just hard out there right now. My heart hurts. My soul is crying. Because we haven't collectively learned yet about how our actions and how our words impact each other. And we haven't learned the value of each other. And we've forgotten that we're not separate. And until we learn it collectively, we will continue to do this. We will continue to hurt each other in horrific ways, in just horrific ways. For those of you who don't know, I'm an intuitive, I'm an empath, and one of the most validating things anybody has ever said to me is like, whoa, nobody understands the depth at which you feel the world. And that's true. And so the economic bill got passed through the House today, and I'm crying for humanity. I'm crying for the cruelty. I'm crying for the power grabs. I'm crying for the lack of kindness and compassion that I am witnessing. It's hard to be on this planet. It always has been hard for me to be on this planet because I never understood. I never understood the cruelty. I know, history history class was so painful for me because I see the world in such a different way, and I see these patterns in such a dimensional space of, here we are. We're just looping through again and again and again. I had this amazing journey at the beginning of the year with psilocybin, and I saw and I lived lifetimes in the future, lifetimes over and over and over and again, until there was like this new thought that came in and like stopped the loop, and it got me off the gerbil wheel. And then I went into another lifetimes, hundreds of lifetimes, living them fully, birth to death to birth to death, until a new thought, a new awareness came in, and then a new awareness, a new understanding. And so here we are on the gerbil wheel of creating yet again more needless suffering, more cruelty. A handful of people I know will lose their health care and they will die because of this. I'm going to lose people I know. And it's hard to come to higher understandings. It's hard to come into those higher places of being when I know that cruelty is playing itself out. So I just wanted to come, and I wanted to cry with you, and I wanted to share some inspiration with you. I was at a group counseling yesterday, and it was shared that the woman who created the Course in Miracles, she channeled the Course in Miracles, allegedly from the Master, Jesus. And she asked him about the Holocaust, and he said, I've cried many times about that. And that's kind of where I feel like I'm at. I'm just crying about it all. So from my Badassery Oracle, I channeled this, brought it into being, but it was channeled. It was channeled with the blessings of Mother Mary, Universal Mother, Divine Feminine. So the card for today is, you are more than your many parts. Consider all the many facets that make up your brilliant and beautiful self. There are many parts of you that are wonderful, creative, inspiring, thoughtful, kind, compassionate, and wise. And there are the shadow parts of you that may have been hidden or shamed into the dark recesses of your being. The hurt, the bruised, the wounded, the misbehaved, and the misunderstood. All your parts, beloved, make up the brilliant gem that is you. Some of these parts of you need to be dusted off, polished, supported, and welcomed back into the whole. Remind them of how amazing the all of you truly is. Today, welcome in and embrace your totality. Stand in the radiance of your wholeness and shine as bright as the sun. And what this card says to me is that this is me, the individual. This is us, the collective. Us, the collective. The totality of humanity has some amazing, beautiful, brilliant parts. It has advocates, and it has incredible creative. We've created amazing, beautiful, brilliant structures. I was in this St. Michael's Church in Italy near Damanhur a few years ago, just amazed at the wondrousness of this architecture. Like, wow, how did we figure out how to make this beautiful, beautiful thing? How did we figure this out? We've created the most beautiful things as human beings. And then at the same time, I was shown, reminded, felt the horrors that we've done in the name of religion, in the name of governments and democracies. And I felt myself being ripped into half, into twos, because I know we collectively want to hold on to the good, and we want to move away from being responsible for what we've done in the name of. And what I was being shown is that we need to stretch ourselves to hold the totality of our being. And isn't that what this card is saying? Is that we're more than the parts. We're more than just the good. We're more than just the atrocities. We are the totality and the wholeness. And I think that when we embrace that, we get to remember our humanity, and we get to celebrate what we've done that is beautiful, and we get to continue to move towards who and how we want to be in the world. And that's what I'm inviting us to remember. I have big feelings about 4th of July, because we collectively in our country, in the United States, we're not free. I, as a woman, am not free to choose what I do with my body. My daughter is not free. People of color are not free. Why are we celebrating freedom when it actually doesn't exist except for the few? And yet, especially today, especially this year, I want to go celebrate being here on the planet at this time where I do have freedom to feel, to think, to create what I choose. And I choose kindness. I choose to remember and stretch myself and feel the pain of humanity, and continue to choose kindness. So I'm going to remember this today, and I'm going to be very careful with my thoughts and not allow them to go to hatred and to division. And I'm going to remember the wholeness of who we are individually and collectively. We are this beautiful, brilliant, shining gem. We are the light, the love of the one, of the whole, of the divine, of the sacred. Some of us just forgot that. And some of us get to remember it for the whole. So, and then from messages from the mother, let's see what Universal Mother has to say in this moment. What kind of words of kindness, what kind of remembering can Mother, that beautiful, still, sacred voice of unconditional love, and yet the fierceness. Hell hath no fury. Oh, I love Mother so much. You were created and surrounded by my love. Remember, you are never alone in this journey. Love is not just an emotion, but a spiritual force, and can change the world. Ugh. Thank you, Mother. Because more than anything, we need to remember who we are. We were created out of love. We are here to experience love. And sometimes we have to see and embrace our shadow sides and stretch ourselves to embrace the beauty as well as the horrors that we have created and continue to create through our actions, through our legislations, through our bigotry, through our own ignorance. Because honestly, love is not just an emotion, but a spiritual force, and it can change the world. So, wherever you are today, in whatever you are doing, I want to invite you to remember the truth of your being and the truth of everyone. Everyone was created in love, and everyone deserves our love. And some people have forgotten that they're part of the whole. And to continue to perpetuate the division and the separation will not get us back to love. We have to embrace even the shadow side, even the horrific cruelty that we continue to perpetuate on each other in horrible ways. Today, I choose to see the beauty. I choose to see the humanity. I choose to embrace all of it as yet another revolution, another lifetime, until we collectively have that moment of waking up and remembering we're all part of the one, we're all part of the whole, we all have value, we all have worth, and we're here to lift each other up. Please be kind, please be safe, please be gentle. If you need help, please reach out. I'm having my moment so I can get myself grounded and centered so that I can support you. And please go to that website and you will see all sorts of ways that you can work with me. I offer 30-minute consults. So if you just need to, like, hey, I just need some help, I'm happy to do that. If you need something more, I have group coaching where it's a little more affordable for those who can't afford private coaching. I'm offering classes, and they're coming up at the end of this month, so I'm super excited about that as well. We're going to get through this. We're definitely supported. We have so much love. There's so much love surrounding us, surrounding the planet. There's so much wisdom that is here lifting us up. And I'm just so grateful for my spiritual community, so grateful for my prayer partner, so grateful for those who remind me of my own truth. So I'm here to do that for you too. Be kind, be gentle, be safe. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Blessings to you all.